Hello everyone, and welcome to some more horrific news. Alright, this one popped up a bit randomly, so I thought we'd take a look at it. First ever image of Frankenstein's monster in print, set to go on auction. For many horror fans, the word Frankenstein's monster conjure up vivid images from the golden age of Hollywood, but a rare image of the character, due to go on auction this week, suggests early interpretations of the creature were a lot different to current perceptions. First created by Mary Shelley in her groundbreaking 1818 novel, Frankenstein's monster has become a cultural institution in the horror genre, having been made famous on screen by Boris Karloff in the 1931 movie adaptation. Although other early versions of Frankenstein had been made before Karloff took on the role, the makeup and costume, comprised of a square head, dark eyes, clunky boots, and bolts through his neck, would come to define the image of the character for decades to come. Numerous reimaginings of a patchwork human being being brought to life by a mad scientist have come and gone since, from Johnny Depp as Edward Scissorhands to Emma Stone's Oscar-winning performance in Poor Things, but few will have ever seen a version of the monster with a long curly mane of hair. That's at least what audiences in 1826 were greeted with when they went to see Henry Milner's Frankenstein or The Man and the Monster, a peculiar romance, melodramatic pantomimic spectacle in 2x. There it is. Oh dear. Alright then. The play was first performed at the Royal Coburg Theatre, now better known as the Old Vic, with Mr. O. Smith as the monster. An engraved frontispiece, reportedly the first ever illustration of Frankenstein's monster, shows a muscular Smith wearing what can be best described as a toga, sporting a long head of curly locks with practically none of the tropes that we now associate with the character. To their credit, Shelley did describe the monster as having lustrous black and flowing hair, but the clothing is noticeably different from the dishevelled garments that the character wears in the novel. The illustration, which is preceded only by the first two editions of Shelley's novel and appears 5 years before a third edition, is set to go on sale at forum auctions this week and is expected to fetch between £1,500 and £2,000. In a statement given to the Independent Forum Auction said, "This edition is an important landmark, being the first depiction of Frankenstein, though, much like its famous monster, it shows how quickly the interpretations of the monster escaped the confines of his creator's original conception. The actor depicted here, Mr. Smith, has long flowing hair, which chimes quite precisely with Shelley's description, though his classical dress and looks are very different from the original. Early editions of Frankenstein, and significant works of horror in general, are tremendously popular at the moment, and titles like this will always generate some interest. The lot will go on sale on 27th of March. To learn more, visit Forum Auctions." And that is it. Alright then, so if you want a bit of that, I think you can go online as well with these auctions now, so you don't just have to be there in person. Yeah. I think because it was an actor and the idea of horror makeup wasn't really a concept, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, okay. That's something. It's supposed to be a conversation piece. There you go. Are you ready to pay over? I'll probably go for more than two if people get into bidding more. So, are you ready to pay more than £2,000 to have a picture like that on your wall? Let me know what you think. And until next time, keep updating the channel, do the type of things, and remember to keep it creepy, keep it horrific.